Unless you've been hiding under a rock over the last 24 hours or so, you would have heard about the porn site that's recently come to light. It contains numerous images of girls, mostly high school students, who are nude or partly nude, and one of them at least is performing oral sex in her school uniform. The girls on this site obviously didn't give their consent for their images to appear here, and it's caused a huge emotional uproar, understandably, with a huge amount of high schools from all around Australia included in the site. Now, whilst this site is highly offensive and shocking and scary to most parents, to be honest, it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Child porn is huge online. It has been for quite a long time now. The difference is that this time it's hitting so much closer to home for a lot of us, and it's really bringing home that message that, the whole belief that this won't happen to me isn't viable, it's not safe if it ever was. What to do about this? There is no simple or quick fix, unfortunately. I would imagine that this particular site will be removed fairly soon, but the cause of the problem will still remain. And it wouldn't surprise me even if that site does get taken down, if it just gets replaced with another one in the not too distant future. And hopefully I'm wrong about that. So what can you do as a parent? Well, it's vital that you get over any embarrassment you may feel when it comes to talking to your children about not just sex, but also pornography. Whether you have a daughter or a son or both, they need to be educated at a young age. They need to understand what sex is, what it's supposed to be, what pornography is, and why porn is so wrong on so many levels. As far as what that age is, given that puberty can start from around the age of 8 years old, then that seems like a pretty good time to start having these conversations with your children. And I know that seems young, but please don't make the mistake of underestimating how much your children already know at that age. Now, I say you need to have these conversations as opposed to this conversation, because it's not just a one-off conversation that I'm talking about. This is something that you need to be discussing with your children on an ongoing basis. One conversation alone just won't cut it. Now, this is clearly an issue of huge concern for so many parents, and the problem isn't going away anytime soon. Now, I could talk about it for hours and hours, but that's really not the purpose of this video. So there is a lot involved in keeping children safe online. It's not an easy thing. This scenario just adds weight to the importance of educating yourself, of understanding how you can encourage your children to be safer online.